today's lesson, we'll be exploring some different strategies to finding the sum by working with addition and regrouping. Hey there! Did you know that in the average large pumpkin there are over 3,000 pumpkin seeds? Those pumpkin seeds have so many amazing uses, but my favorite is to make a tasty snack. But in order to make this tasty snack, I needed a lot of pumpkins. So I went to the pumpkin patch with Axel. Me and Axel picked so many pumpkins together. I sure do love my pumpkins. And with those pumpkins, we got on our journey to making the best treat ever. In order to make the treat, we had to first do one thing. We had to carve the pumpkins. This is oddly satisfying. Now I know why kids like to play with slime so much. Look at all these seeds I've found. Now that I carved out all my pumpkins, I now have this big bowl of seeds. You want to see what I did with the seeds once I finished? Here's my secret. I made dessert pumpkin seeds. I call this flavor cinnamon brown sugar. Yum! Miss Jewell was seasoning and baking pumpkin seeds for the school bake sale. She seasoned 16,253 pumpkin seeds on Saturday and 5,172 pumpkin seeds on Sunday. How many pumpkin seeds did Miss Jewell season all together? First, that's a lot of pumpkin seeds I have to take to the bake sale. So, how am I going to figure out how many total pumpkin seeds I have? We heard that word all together again, which means add. So first I'll be adding 16,253 plus 5,172. Remember, one strategy we can use is the place value strategy, where we expand each number so we can see the value of each digit in order to add. Now my next number that I'm going to be expanding is only in the thousands place, where the first number was in the 10,000s place. So it's important to remember where to align each of your numbers. I'm going to want to align the 5 with the value of 5,000 underneath the 6, which had the value of 6,000. That way we know we're getting the correct values when we add them together. In case you don't believe me, let me show you what happens when you align your values incorrectly based on the place value. When I align it this way, I'm now trying to change that value of 5,000 to be 50,000. That's literally 45,000 more than what I originally had. And even more so, as I get down to my 10s and my 1s, I noticed that I had nothing to put in its place when I got to my 1. So I said 3 plus 0? Because what else am I going to put? The whole value changed. So let's go back to our correct method. Remembering now, when I'm adding, I should be able to draw a column in between each digit. 3 plus 2 is 5, but 50 plus 70 is 120? That's right, it's 120, meaning I now have two different values. I can expand 120 out just a little bit further. 120 is the same thing as saying 100 plus 20. So I will then bring this 100 to the top of my hundreds place value. By breaking apart that 120 and moving 100 over into the next place value, I'm doing something called regrouping. So in regrouping, we're going to continue to add, but we can't forget the 100 that we regrouped. 200 plus 100 plus 100 is 400. 6,000 plus 5,000 is 11,000. Once again, I got to regroup. That 11,000 breaks into 10,000 plus 1,000 in expanded form. That 10,000 can be moved on top. 10,000 plus 10,000 is 20,000. So now I have 20,000 plus 1,000 plus 400 plus 20 plus 5. So I have a total of 20,425 pumpkin seeds. But again, there's another way you can do it. Let's try it with our standard or traditional algorithm. In a standard algorithm, we do the same thing, except without expanding our numbers. Don't forget the importance of aligning your digits correctly. The 5 must be directly aligned underneath the 6 to represent 5,000.
3 plus 2 is 5. 7 plus 5 is 12. So remember, if it's 12, it breaks up into 10 plus 2. So I'll keep my 2, but I'll carry my 10. Instead of writing out 10 on top, I'm just going to regroup by drawing a 1.
Because remember, one place value over is only 10 times bigger. 11, so I'm going to carry my 1. So whichever strategy I do it, I see that I have 21,425 pumpkin seeds. That's a lot of pumpkin seeds to enjoy at the bake sale, right, Axel? And now that I have all these carved pumpkins, I get to make jack-o'-lanterns. I call this guy Rufus. And the best part is I get to add all these new jack-o'-lanterns to my collection. Check it out. And that's all for Math Today with Miss Jewell. Catch you next time.